Hello. What's up, guys? You're watching the Quezt, and I'm your host, Robert Dylan Vasquez. We're out here for episode 48. It is 12/10/21.
Turn on.
And you're out here on a day that ends with a Y, and that's okay. That's fine. You're not trapped. You don't have to watch it on this day or that day. I just want to let you know. You're out here on a day that ends with a Y. Dude, we're counting down to Christmas. If your gifts aren't ordered yet, I hope you have Amazon Prime because there are going to be some delays around here. Now, before I go any further, I want to go ahead and dedicate this episode to the newest member of the Vasquez family. Last Sunday, we added a member, and I usually tell you guys, if you take long poops, watch this on the shitter. Watch this podcast wherever you can get cozy and silly, wherever you can get relaxed and in a funny mood. That way, you can enjoy this. So, wherever you are, I want you to stand up and welcome the newest member of the Vasquez family, Vasquez. Let's welcome Ozzie, guys. Come on. You don't have to stand. Dude, look at Enzo's face, dude. Look at Enzo's face. I can't really describe it. That's why I'm going to pull up this video. But this is like the first 30 seconds of him being here. She lets him out of the cat carrier. And Enzo's like, what are you? Who are you? And why are you? Not sorry. Dude. So, this is how I summed it up to Miranda.
Well, they got me already. Why do they need you? Oh, actually, they just told me they got me.
Just curious. Has no idea, like...
This doesn't make any sense. They got me. Why do they need you? Where's my banana?
Where's my fancy feast? Dude. So, we welcome Ozzie. I'm happy to grow the family in any way that I can. A couple podcasts ago, I was requested to do a top 10 Christmas movies. Shout out to Young Calabaster. Give it up to Young Calabaster. I'm going to start off this list. I'm only going to do 10 through 5 this week, but I'm going to start off the list with a list of greats that I haven't watched. So that way, you can go into my list with some context. Okay? Okay. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. My dad loves that one. I think he just likes Chevy Chase, or liked Chevy Chase. A Christmas Story, the one where the kid's tongue is stuck to a pole. That's my microphone, you know. The pink bunny onesie or whatever that's about. I don't know. A Charlie Brown Christmas. I know. But I'm not sitting through no. I'm not sitting through that. I don't care enough. Bad Santa. I don't really. Billy Bob Thornton's not really my thing, so I'll leave that be. I'm sure it's funny. I'm sure it's very funny. Die Hard all the way through. I haven't seen it all the way through. I know he kills Snape or whatever. R.I.P. Just joking. And then the night before Christmas. The night before Christmas. I just haven't got around to it. Robert, you're 27 and a half years old. I just haven't got around to it. I'm not dodging it. I'm not. I just wanted you to go into this next list with some context on the movies that I haven't seen or movies that might not have cracked my top 10, but might be on your list. So we're going to start it off with some honorable mentions. We're going to go ahead and do Batman Returns. I didn't want to be too strict on the Christmas rules, and you'll see that later on in the list. But it's a superhero movie based in Christmas time. Penguin looks like Mariah Carey. Close enough. No. I should have got that image. Captain Hindsight. Second honorable mention, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Fucking shout out to MAGA. No. We don't get political on the Quezt. But Trump was in that movie. I'm going to start off this list with a silly movie. Not everything has to be a Die Hard, dedicated to Christmas. I'm going to start off this list with a very Harold and Kumar Christmas. Similar to the Christmas Carol or whatever that thing was. Christmas Story, where the kid... Kumar experiences, I believe it's Kumar, experiences something similar to where his verga, it sticks to, and he's like, and anyways. And then Neil Patrick Harris makes an appearance. I always love NPH. It's a funny movie. It's the end of the saga. Give it a watch. We're going to go with number 9. And some people are going to criticize me for having this as my number 9 and that it's not higher on my top 10. We're going to go with Elf. I love Will Ferrell, or however you say it, but it is where it is. I like it. It made my top 10. So, shout out to that movie. We're going to go with number 8. And this was hard for me because I wanted to put this movie higher. But we're going to go with Polar Express. And then we're going to get rid of these 3. Boom, boom, boom. And bring up a scene from the movie Polar Express that gave me the most anxiety. Bear with me. First of all, you wearing pajama pants? Okay. Are you wearing underwear? Not to get too creepy, but a kid that age, probably wearing some whitey tighties. If you don't tuck that shit, that golden ticket, that Willy Wonka ticket in your drawers, Brett? If you don't tuck that in your drawers, what are you doing? Why do you have it out in the open? There's no way he's seeing this. It is gold, but there's no light outside to make it shiny. How's he... Oh, running through the train like nobody's business. Nobody's asking any questions. A guy starts running through the train. I'm running through the train. Dude. Okay. Okay, no. I'm not going to argue, but okay, no. Dude, we were on the school bus one time, and this guy named Larry, not going to say his last name, he took his shoe off. And I don't have a weak stomach. Never have. I grew up watching Jackass. I don't. He took his shoe off and... So, I remember all the kids rushing to the window and just being like, for God's sake! But that's what this reminded me of. So... Ooh. Oh, God. Why would you lower it all the way down? Anyways. At that point, I don't know what to do. I really don't. I'm sitting back. And it's not even his. It's not even his. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. And it somehow... Why? How? Why? Don't know. But that's why it is as low or as high. You could look at it both ways. That's why the Polar Express is where it is.
Young lady.
Now, oh, jeez. I like how Tom Hanks is like super apologetic right here.
Forgive me. I believe I have neglected to punch your ticket.
And this is where she has to be Rosa Parks about it. Like,
May I?
I left my ticket right here on the seat.
no. RP had a right. RP had a right. Okay. Anyways. Do we continue with the list? Let's go. Bada bing, bada boom. I continue this list with the movie that I watched in the past couple years. It was new. And when it got released, the only thing I knew about it is that it had my boy Will Sasso. Shout out to Will Sasso. Like I know him. But Klaus. It's Klaus, like Klaus, but animated feature. Interesting watch. I believe it's still on Netflix. I would check it out if I were you. The reason these movies are in my top 10 is because I like to cherry pick. And these are my favorite out of the bunch. So, if that doesn't explain what it's previously gone down, it'll explain this next one. And then, so you have Harold and Kumar, number 10. Number 9, Elf. Number 8, Polar Express. Number 7, Klaus. Shout out to Will Sasso. Good animated feature. I don't know if I told you this, but it's a no spoiler kind of countdown. God, I did that perfect, huh? All the angles, I can still see me. I can still see this pretty face. So, for number 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, jeez. Number 6, we have Friday After Next. Now, I was loose with the Christmas terms. Like I told you, you'll see later on in the countdown. I was loose with the Christmas terms. But this movie, I had a friends, shout out to Aiden and Skylar. We would just watch the Friday movies. Friday, next Friday, Friday After Next. And we could do it line for line. This movie, I feel, changed the way I looked at culture, changed the way I looked at comedy. And when you look at the creative writing of Ice Cube, just not in his heyday. Obviously, his heyday was where it was. That's what I'm going to cover that up with. I'm just going to sweep over that. But out of my 10 to 5, I have 2 clips. One's from the Polar Express, and then the one's from this next flick. Bing, 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 bing.
Y'all tired of eating that barbecue from up the street? Where to give you more sauce than to give you meat?
You know what? I'm not really a big fan of barbecue at all. You can ask anybody that I know. I'm never the one to be like, let's go get some baby backs. But some barbecue sounds really good right now.
But bring your big ass down to Bruh's barbecue.
I have a cupcake. Thank you very much.
15837 South Crenshaw Boulevard. That's right off Manchester. Bruh's barbecue.
I don't know if that's a real address. I think I feel myself salivating.
Barbecue tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama. Don't it, Willie? Yeah, boy.
R.I.P. John Witherspoon. Oh, God.
Hey, mama, what the hell you want with? Ain't but one location, so it's near as you. Y'all tired?
Dude, I remember laughing so hard in the sunroom. Just after minutes and hours of recreations, just putting on that movie, any of them, any of the three, and just laughing my 17-year-old ass off, dude. But that is my 10 through 6. Sorry. Next week, we do 5 through 1. Shout out to Young Calabaster. And then, this is where I go into my thanks. Thanksgiving has already passed. The Christmas season has arrived. I'm thankful for each and every one of you. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Whatever you want to do. Hit that bell notification so you know when the episodes come out, when they release, when they are released upon the earth. Or however you want to get it. But we're going to move on to the imprint of the week. So, fucking... Imprint of the week. If MoonRouteStudios were contracted with the task of competing in the electric car market, what would you call your product? Inspiration of the design? And where's the first destination you would take the first officially approved model to? Okay. So, I'm going to break this down by the name, the design, and the destination. So, the name for my electric car would probably be like Moon Rover or like the Route Maker or Route Maker. However you say MoonRouteStudios. It's MoonRouteStudios, not MoonRouteStudios. I need a Route 44, a Route 66. MoonRouteStudios. Anyways, so like Moon Rover or Route Maker. So that's what I would name it. The design, I really dig the Cybertruck. That's a favorite of mine. I just heard recently that for 70 grand you could turn it into like a transportable home. No thanks. Already lived in my car once. 2009 Honda Civic Si, I'll do just fine. Anyways, the design would be a Cybertruck or a Moon Rover. And I'm super legit about that. Any tires that can handle the moon's terrain can definitely handle Earth's terrain. Bit my tongue there. Ouch. And then the destination, the moon. Or some body of water out in Dubai, or dude, sand, land, or water. I want to be able to cover all terrains with my Route Maker. Ooh. Dude. That's what I'm going with. I wish I had enough time to like draw up a design. But that's what you get. You know? So shout out to Imprint Jones. Shout out to the Imprint of the Week. We're going to bring the energy up. Jesus Christ. I gotta pee. I gotta pee. On to the question. Queztion. Out of all the writing utensils, which would you be? Don't worry. Robbie's going to list them. Pencil, colored pencil, pen, ballpoint or four-prong, crayon, marker, highlighter, feather, and ink. So earlier I was thinking about this, and the permanence of a pen or the feather and ink, it perturbs me. I would like a pencil, but I would like Ticonderogan, or however you say Ticonderoga. Joe Ticonderogan. The pencil, if it has a nice pink eraser, dude, if it has a nice, small, tight pink eraser. You have a colored pencil. You don't find many colored pencils having erasers. And then you have those weird pens that have the erasers. Like, no, you chose to write with a pen. Deal with it. But like I said, you have the ballpoint, which is one ink, no matter what you get. Or you have the 4-prong, which is like, I feel like red today. I feel like green today. I feel like blue today. I feel like yellow today. Whatever you're feeling, you have 4 choices. 4 emotions. A crayon. Crayons break a little too easily. But they are meant to be colorful. And in an innocent kind of subtext. I don't know if you guys feel me on that. It's too late to start over. A marker. For the first couple years of my life, it was like, when I would write with a marker, it felt like scratching the back of a 90s Buick seat. It made me stick my tongue to the back of my teeth so I could be able to write with markers. And so much so that my mouth is shaped like a fucking half of a McDonald's logo. Like, ba-da-ah-ah. And then it's supposed to go, ah. Anyways, you have a highlighter, which a highlighter is just good for being redundant. Like, okay, these are the important words. Let me mark the important words. Or lastly, you have a feather and ink. And like I said, the permanence of a feather and ink is even more so than the pen. At least they figured out how to have like an eraser for pens. Mechanical pencils are where they're at. I left those out. Jesus Christ. But feather and ink, I feel like me, personally, the Queztion, pertaining to me, I feel like I would be invisible ink. You heard me. Put me in the oven. Put me under a light. That's what it says? Dude, yes. Me, I would write with invisible ink. That way, even if you got like a message in a bottle, how mad would you be if it was just like, what? But that goes even into a bigger backstory of me liking lemons and having to use like the lemon. I don't know the technique. So I don't get it. I couldn't even read my own messages. Give me a 4-prong pen. Give me a 4-prong pen, and that's what I'll deal with. Is that it? Dude. Thanks, Queztion, for jittering my mind onto the unlocking memories. Let me. So, this past week, my old alum, GHS, they won football state. They won the state championship in football. Now, I believe since my alum, class of 2012, went to state, I believe they changed divisions. I'm not sure. 4A, 5A, 3A. I don't know. I just got A's and B's. I don't. But what I have written down is GHS wins state. I think they beat a team called Dutch Fork. And the week prior, the opposing team came into GHS and they put forks in the grass. Plastic forks. Not even metal forks. You fucking cheap bastards. But no. I remember going in 2012 to state, I mean. I wasn't a part of the football team, but, you know, school pride. Yeah, we're going to state. I don't care. They had spent so much money, so much funding on the 9th grade academy, which was like you're just getting out of middle school, 6th, 7th, 8th, and you're going into 9th. You expect to be 9, 10, 11, 12. But no, for the first time, pretty much ever, you're surrounded by, unless you have classes in the bigger building, you're surrounded by just 9th graders. So that got built in a summer, the 9th grade academy. And then you had the stadium, the brand new stadium. They weren't playing at the middle school anymore. They had their own stadium. Fuck this. Let's build our own stadium. And that was up by 2010, 2011. So you could say both buildings were made for us in our class. So I had a lot of resentment because obviously with that funding going towards that, it was taking away from other projects. Drama, which was a big, part of my life. I shared my advanced drama pass with you guys a couple podcasts ago. They were hell-bent on breeding these kind of like football stars. Shout out to my boy L. Showed me a checklist of what the school that he goes to, the school his son goes to, what they expect on the defense. And there's a literal checklist of what recruiters look at and how they're breeding this new age of athlete in a young school setting, like 9th grade, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, kind of like how they would give us those big cards coming out of middle school. They'd be like, what do you want to be? And you would circle the classes you wanted to take and what you were interested in. It's like that to the nth degree. Nth. Whatever. So me not being in any part of that arena, any part of that lifestyle, I was affected. I was inhibited because I knew whatever project that I was into or a part of, it wouldn't get the attention that this program of the ball of the foot was getting. For some reason, whether that's just a Southern thing, it just seemed very biased. So like I don't want to say I have a lot of resentment, but where I wanted scouts from Juilliard and scouts from New York Film Academy to come down to my high school to see me participate in a play or maybe a school newscasting or whatever it may be, for them to see those kind of things instead of my town being known for, well, they got some good footballers coming out of, I don't care. The year that we went, 2012, we went 15, 16, and 0. We beat the team that beat us in state. The rumor mill was crazy that we only had 4 plays, that our quarterback choked and smoked weed in the locker room before. What did we do? We didn't do anything. We fumbled like the Patriots. 16, 15, and 0, whatever the case may be. And then we lost to the team that we had beat in the See, that's why my alum pride, I guess, is not there. What pride? I don't know how I was looked at. I'm not saying I'm pulling the outcast card. but nobody supported my programs. So that's the unlocking memories. We win state against Dutch Fork. Everybody get up. It's time to Space Jam. Dude, I don't mind everybody celebrating and basking in a win. First win in a couple years, a good couple years. But like I said, I think we changed divisions. Big ups. Big ups to the class of 2022 for winning state. Something that we couldn't do. I wasn't a part of the football team. I told you guys my football accolades. 2 years in middle school. What up, baby? CTE still in effect. But just for all you, I don't know how many jocks listen to this, or for how many people have scholastic accolades, like school-wise, be proud of those. Be proud of the arts, because not everything revolves around sports. I hate to get not silly about it, but this has been an awesome Quezt. I'm going to stop before I get too heated. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Second time I said it. If you guys pay attention to the fine print in the beginning, it tells you if you like and subscribe, you can avoid being a certain ejaculatory foot guard, or however you want to call it. I love you guys. This has been episode 48, 10, 12, 21, 21. And I will see you guys next week.